So it's that time of the year once again where the Axe Black Coffee Party will be taking place in Johannesburg. The Axe Party of the Year campaign is a collaboration with South Africa's globally renowned DJ Black Coffee, who has continued to make waves not only on local stages but throughout the world. At this year's edition, Black Coffee will bring the sounds of South Africa that inspire him to his exclusive mix, which will also be showcased live at the event. Now, Black Coffee began his career more than 2 decades ago after he got his break shortly after being chosen as a participant in the 2004 Red Bull Music Academy held in Cape Town. He has gone on to solidify himself as one of the most sought-after DJs around the world, and once more he will be showing South Africans what he's all about together with other local musicians. Joining us now are 2 of the musicians who will be taking part in this year's edition: Zulu Makhathini, who will also MC the event, as well as Benny Maverick. Good morning and thanks for joining us on Morning Live.
Good morning, good morning.
So let me start with you, jack of all trades, Zulu, MC, musician as well. Take us through what we can expect in this year's competition.
Well, Axe Party of the Year is a platform that helps you, find your magic. Basically, we've welcomed anybody and everybody in the different spaces and places where they either do fashion, music, whether you dance, whether you DJ or photography, whatever it is, what your magic is. This is a platform for you to come, one, learn from the people that are the makers, the taste makers, or secondly, you come and showcase your platform, or you engage with other people that are there at the event.
Benny, as we've already seen, this event is multifaceted. What are you bringing to this year's one?
I'm sure as everybody knows, Benny Maverick is a DJ and producer, so I am bringing the craziest set. I'm playing a set with a live band. And yeah, man, I'll be obviously introducing some new artists as well to the game. So it's all about finding your magic. So I'm there to introduce new people to the industry, new people to the game, as new as I am, but I want to, pay it forward to other people. So yeah, man, it's going to be a live set, a very crazy set, live musicians in there. So yeah.
Now, in keeping with the theme, finding your magic, you've got a dual role this time around of both performer but also hosting the event, which are 2 separate roles. Take us through what you're planning to bring, like the elements that Zulu Makhathini specifically will be bringing to this year's edition.
You know, the thing about Find Your Magic and Axe Party of the Year is something that I've been a part of for a very long time, And the beauty of Axe, they've allowed me to just always be able to be myself, and that's why they said, one, we know that you do TV, we know that you present and you like communicating and narrating a story. There's going to be Bontle, there's going to be Black Coffee, there's Nasty C, Benny Maverick, Rich Mnisi. There are different individuals that also need a voice to bring them together, and we know that you can do that very well. But also we know that you do music, and music is part of your magic, so why don't you get a platform on stage, the Axe Party of the Year, and perform and showcase your new music and what Zulu Makhathini is about? Because I was Dash with Dream Team, now as Zulu Makhathini, a new brand, a new entity. I found my magic, and they say, here's a platform, run with it.
Benny, we've gotten some of the artists that are on the lineup. You mentioned Nasty C, but also a fashion designer, for example, Rich Mnisi as well. In terms of going forward, what's the event hoping to achieve in terms of these collaborations that we see between fashion and music and also television as well?
It's to grow local talent, raise local talent. I mean, you've got somebody like Rich Mnisi who's going to be dressing Black Coffee for the event. It's such a huge platform for him. You've got Bontle, who went out on social media and found a whole new crew of dancers off of social media. So she's bringing a dancing element to it as well. So, the Axe Party of the Year is there to introduce talent, to grow people. And yeah, man, just to pretty much to round it up, it's expressing who you are, your magic to people. So that's what it is.
An artist like Black Coffee and even maybe the likes of Trevor Noah, for example, have given local artists the vision, but also a good example, a local example of what you can achieve globally. For you as an artist, what does it mean to you to be able to work with the likes of Black Coffee?
It's a blessing. You can never undermine any little moments that you spend with Black Coffee. Any moment he's dropping jewels, because one, he's been through it and he's still going through it. So he's always there to just, show you a bit of, hey, focus on that, try this, navigate like this. When something like this happens, try this. And also, most importantly, it's like watching a living legend live. You know, you can't ignore the fact that in 20 years' time or 30 years' time, people are going to be coming back and saying, remember the times of black coffee. And that's what you need to embrace and know that he found his magic and showed us how to actually embrace our magic.
Speaking of embracing our magic, I think an important thing or something that's always discussed is, you know, how other people should put other people on. You know, there's no real obligation there, but we're seeing how Black Coffee is doing it. For example, he's putting other local artists on in Ibiza, for example, you know, taking them along and saying, this is what I do here, let's see how you can also participate. How important is that for the local industry, you know, to collaborate at such a level?
It is. It's highly important. I mean, look at what Axe and Black Coffee did last year when they found DJ Crooks for last year's Axe campaign. I mean, we went to Ibiza. He went all the way there to go play an amazing set there, and now he's just all over the place. I mean, he's on radio stations in South Africa. He's a DJ, so it is very important. Nobody's ever obligated to, but I mean, if you've got the platform, why not?
Look, based on this interview, we're definitely excited for the Axe party this year. All the best with it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Getting you tickets.
Oh, thank you very much for that. I'll hold you to that, by the way. That was Zulu Makhathini as well. He's also known as Dash, but I think he's dropped that one. It's just Zulu Makhathini now. And he was joined by Benny Maverick chatting to us about the Axe party that's taking place a little bit later on. It was very interesting to see how artists are collaborating. You've got dance, you've got music, you've got fashion as well. So it'll be interesting for you to take a look at that party. I'll be back with more after this.